You're watching Racers and Rides Media traveling along historic Route 66.
Trip here. Today we're starting, as we ended last night, in Carthage, Missouri. Path here a little bit. So we're at Red Oak 2, which is a very interesting place. Basically, a gentleman that owns it has a lot of land here and has moved over the years a whole slew of old buildings, saved a lot of old buildings, homes, different buildings from the past, moved them here onto the property, and just kind of a drive-through kind of thing. He's got some cars here and things, so I'll turn around and just give you an idea. So we've got an old, what used to be an old gas station here. Looks like Phillips 66 station. An old fire station. I believe this is the home here on the property. That's a pretty cool thing. Check this out. That's an interesting menagerie of pipes there. So I think what we'll do is I think we're just going to kind of ride through, if we can, and give you a tour of kind of what's here. Wanted to get a couple of these cars so we got some. Like I said, that's a fire station. Got a couple of cars sitting here. Old farm tractor. Looks like a church there. So this is actually very cool. Interesting little ride there. All right, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to get back in the car. We'll get the GoPro going here, and we'll just kind of make a loop through. Let you see things. If I find something that I think is interesting to get out and take a peek at, we'll do it. But again, so we're here in Carthage at Red Oak 2. So enjoy. Okay, we are in Kansas. So we are day 6. We're right over the border. We're in Galena, Kansas. This is our first stop here. And we are at, let me get the sign. Cars on the route. So we've got a really nice young lady inside. You're gonna see that next. She's already told me the story of the place. So this is the birthplace of Tomater. And I don't remember the name, but the fire truck, which didn't speak in the movie. And she'll tell you why here in a minute. And then across the street, this was actually inspired, or this shot inspired one of the shots in the movie, where there's actually a mural on the wall. But so this is all tied in to the Cars movie. So again, she's going to tell you in a few minutes here the whole story. She did a very good job. And give you another couple shots here. So we got the fire truck, we got the tow truck. We actually got 2 of them there, but that one's got the teeth, so that one's the Tomater. Cool little place.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hey, welcome in.
Hi, thank you.
Where are you coming from?
Well, originally we're from Bradenton, Florida, which is south of Tampa.
Well, welcome in.
Thank you.
This is just a story and everything, but I could tell you the story up there and
Oh,
everything.
okay, yeah, if you would.
Okay.
We're on, I don't know what day, day 6? We flew into Chicago on Friday, I guess. I don't know.
Well, if you would love to sign our guest book.
I sure will.
Okay. So, this book right here is written by Michael Wallace and given to us by the Pixar producer, John Lasseter. I suck at telling names sometimes, so if I mispronounce them, I am so sorry.
That's all right.
So, you saw the boom truck out there.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, so this is what it looked like when we came here. I'll hold the book up for you.
All right, you're good.
So right here, this is Joe. He was looking at the boom truck and he's like, oh, this has characteristics, you know, this is really cool and I like it. Well, right here, this dude is named Dean Walker. And if you look at his feet, he is double jointed at the knees. That's why Tomater could drive so much better backwards. He's the inspiration for Tomater, and this dude is also goofy, so that's why Tomater is also goofy.
Okay.
That's what I like to say.
Yeah.
That
So,
is cute.
see if I could. It takes me forever to turn to this page. I usually have it marked. Okay, right here. So the building across from us has faded advertising, and it inspired this scene in Cars, which
Nice.
I think is really cool and I love it. So
That's
like,
cool.
you are more than welcome to go check that out.
Okay.
So back here, back to Joe. He died before the movie was released.
Oh, that's
But
too bad.
he wanted to play, like, you know, the fire truck. But he never got the chance to, so that's why the fire truck is silent. It's, you know, to represent Joe. Like, have you ever watched Toy Story 2? Like,
Yes.
the penguin squeakers? So, right here, before it was called Cars on the Route, it was originally called 4 Women on the Route. And these are the 4 women. We have Betty, Renee, Melba, and Judy. Betty sadly passed away in 2010. Renee still owns it. Melba retired, and Judy moved away because her and her husband divorced. So now they gave all their shares to Renee. So Renee needs someone to, you know, invest in the company and everything, and she met this friend. Well, he was a guy and his crew were all guys. So to for him to invest, he asked to change the name from 4 Women to the Route to Cars on the Route. And that's why we're here.
Wow.
And here in the late 1920s, 30s, you see this building in the middle. That's what it originally looked like before they owned it, and they turned into that. So there's a little history behind this and everything.
Interesting.
You go down here, you'll see the Kansas shell that you're more welcome to take pictures under.
Yeah, we just came from that way, so yeah. Yep, I saw it, yeah.
I like it. And the shadow box up there we have in that window, Tomater's voice actor did sign it, Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah, I've seen Larry a couple times live.
But
Very cool.
there's something for you.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you. All right, we're heading on. We'll see you at next stop. Kansas. We only have 16 miles of Route 66 here in Kansas. So there's, I believe, Galena and pretty much nothing else until we get back, and we will be in Oklahoma today. So we're at the old Texaco station here, and this is Gearhead's Curios, and we're outside here. It's got the big boy here on the end, and Betty Boop. Got a cool car there, a couple kids' cars. Go over here and get a good closer look here. These are cool with the tires. And the Texaco Betty with the beer, or with the beer can, the oil cans. See where my mind's at. There's even got a rack fake here. So we got a Texaco Giant with the wrench. And so this is all Kansas license plates here on the side. I love the lights with the helmets. So we're gonna go inside. I understand the gentleman here that runs this is an interesting character. We're gonna see if he's here. We're gonna see what's going on, and we're about to find out what Gearhead Curios is all about.
Hello.
How we doing?
We're doing fine. How the other half are we doing?
Oh, good. You know, another traveling day.
Travel road trips are the best.
Oh yeah, this has been great.
That's the hardest part of having a roadside attraction is I'm not on a road trip.
You're not on the road. that would be true. That would be true.
Where are you guys coming from?
Originally Bradenton, Florida, just south of Tampa.
Yeah.
So we flew into Chicago on Friday morning. So tell us the story.
Well, August 2018, I was gonna go to the Birthplace Festival in Springfield, Missouri. And my kids and my ex and my dad didn't want to go because I was taking a 58 Ford with no air conditioning, and it's August. So me in the car left Topeka. Instead of going straight, we dropped down and pick up 66, and we're gonna run it to Springfield.
Okay.
Pulled up out here to the dilapidated old gas station, get pictures of my car, like a beacon in the night. For sale by owner sign. It got dark, light shining down on it, angels, ah. And here I am, October of 18 I bought it. I pulled the roof completely off, took it down to the walls, brought it back to life. Every license plate you see decorating the ceiling has been gifted by travelers.
Nice.
That doorway right there was literally boarded up, and beyond that was outside. We built our restroom back there, and our restroom is now internationally known.
That's, I remember, yep,
We've been in TV shows, YouTube, TikTok videos, and I officiated a wedding in the restroom.
Oh, nice.
So my dad made me a sliding door for the restroom. So I had to fabricate a latch.
So you got.
So,
but to be known for your restroom is pretty unique.
you know, you could be known for your restroom or known for your restroom. You know, so I'm glad that we're the known, not the known. You know what I mean?
Right.
So actually, we'll pause for a minute and see if we'll hoodwink them. And so you guys are Florida, obviously.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Hello, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Where are you coming from?
Texas.
Texas. Well, we've been waiting on you.
Yeah, we've been waiting for like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
So
we're getting ready to give a tour of an internationally famous restroom. So I don't know if you've heard about our restroom or not, but it's been in travel shows, YouTube, TikTok videos. We've even officiated a wedding. So Texas, Florida, Florida, Texas, so now you're not strangers. Because literally, we're getting ready to go in the restroom, and we've been waiting on you. Okay. So the door for the restroom is a sliding barn door. I created a latch just so I could have a key. Just so I can have a key on a hubcap, because when I was a little kid, that's how it was.
Yeah.
So my
you didn't steal the key.
Yeah,
Right.
my key is a 1/2 inch nut driver I welded a washer to. My hubcap is an AMC Ambassador hubcap. So, Are you guys ready to see a restroom? Come on.
Let's do the restroom.
She's like, we walked in on this.
Yeah, you didn't know what you were walking in on here.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. The internationally famous restroom. I actually do have a light switch, but it's always fun to make it dramatic. So you got the disco effect. So I wanted a pink restroom.
Oh,
So come on in.
I found a pink toilet.
1952 pink toilet, pink and white checkerboard floor, heated and bent wrenches for hooks, recycled pallet wood, diamond plate aluminum, AC clamp and wrenches, 1934 Model A hood sides is my divider. A powder coated funnel is the urinal. Those right there in the ground, they eliminate the guesswork. And if you make flushing fun, but it gets better because I have merchandise of the restroom. I have keychains, hat pins, postcards, magnets, koozies, and a t-shirt. The t-shirt says I hit the funnel. Well, my friend Rita goes, what if I hit the funnel? So, in honor of Rita, these are individual disposable sheebies so that the ladies can stand and hit the funnel.
No way.
And then if they hit the funnel, you get to honk your horn. You will receive a round of applause. You get your picture holding the hubcap, and my caption on Facebook says, I hit the funnel at Gearhead Curios. Then you get to share and explain what that means. Had a lady this morning hit the funnel. Oil drain basin with the brass gas pump nozzle is my sink. Heated and bent wrenches to hold everything. Foaming hand soap in an oil can. My 58 Ford donated its old radiator. 59 Ford valve cover. 62 Oldsmobile Starfighter. At the gas station. And then she ended up leaving me, and I met Cassandra, who was entertaining. It was good. I learned a lot. It was really kind of some proud dad moments, you know? But we're at McPherson, Kansas. 150 teams. 3-day event, right? Well, I asked my daughter, there's something to happen. I go, to my daughter, the older one, I said, what are people going to remember about this event? She goes, I don't know. They'll remember the team that won, and then the thing that happened was a girl broke her leg on the court. So they stopped. They did a prayer. It's Christian homeschoolers and Christian school stuff. Did a prayer like this, right? I said, they're going to remember who won and the girl that broke her leg. I said, so what's that tell you? She goes, don't break your leg. I'm like, no. I said, if you can't be the best, do it with more flair than anybody else.
You
and go
got
back
that
to your
right.
Cannonball Run, the
Yep.
opening song. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
That's right.
So you do it with more gusto than anyone else. You don't have to be the best. When you have
Oh yeah. Oh, now I need a bobblehead. Now I need.
So
a
my dad
bobblehead.
got me this for Christmas, and I don't know who was laughing harder when I opened it, me or him. But I don't know my gut. No.
Alrighty, so we had to make a quick stop off of Route 66, but it was a few miles off, but I thought we had to do this. This is kind of cool. So we're here at, and I'm not going to tell you what state I'm in because, well, I really don't know. So this is the, let me see if I can get, there we go. So this is the Tri-State Corner. So this is the marker. It's down a little, like almost unpaved road right outside of the, it looks like a park or something here. And let me turn around this way. So this is, we're in the corner of Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. This is where all three states come together. So I thought that was pretty significant. It's kind of cool. It's kind of in a weird spot here, but you know, you can't move it. It is what it is. So there you go. So we're at there's a little marker here. Tri-State Corner. I'm actually probably in, if this is correct, I'm in, probably in Oklahoma right now. And now I'm in Kansas. And now I'm in Missouri. So there you go. Tri-State marker. It's off of Route 66, but it's cool. So we're on the next way. So we are leaving, getting ready to leave Kansas, and we will be heading to the great state of Oklahoma next. So again, follow along. We'll see what we find next.
At the stoplights, turn right.
All right, making a real quick stop here, lunch stop, getting some homemade sandwiches. We're here in Riverton, Kansas. We're at the Nelson's Old Riverton store. And they have a little gift shop. Well, we'll just see it here in a minute. Have a little gift shop inside. And just a little market with little, you know, stuff for the locals here. You know, you can get your chips and such. Fresh sandwiches, make them in the back there. Get myself a big old thick cut bologna sandwich. So we'll get that for the road. And we'll be heading out. We'll be heading towards Oklahoma City here, or actually towards Oklahoma. Tulsa is our stop today. Hopefully we get there. We have a lot of stops to make between now and then. I don't know how many we're gonna make. We're gonna have to kind of make a decision on where to stop, where to not on the way down. So it's already afternoon. It's actually after 1 o'clock, and we got a long way to go. So follow along. Here we go again.
Don't ever come over. Yes, that's exactly where she's at.
We'll go over it first. What is this, the Rainbow Bridge?
Yes. Right on there. It's the last arched bridge that was made or something. That old guy that was staying by.
Rainbow Bridge.
You can go over here. Oh, leave your mark. You need to
Turn
leave the
left.
sticker.
Then turn.
Alrighty, we're here in Chelsea, Oklahoma, and just a quick stop here on the side of the road. Thought we ought to catch this. Ought to be kind of interesting. Not going to spend too much time here, but here on 66 through Chelsea, I guess dating back quite a ways, they had a lot of people moving around here in town, so they actually built a pedestrian underpass. That's 66. So they have a walkway, goes to the other side over there, so you don't have to cross the road. So maybe they need to have more of these. Kind of an interesting, good idea, you know, that way you don't have to worry about crossing the road and getting hit. But anyway, just thought we'd stop real quick. We're back on the road. We're heading towards Tulsa area, so we'll be there shortly. We'll probably have a few stops before then. Alrighty, we're still here late in the afternoon on day 6, almost to Tulsa. We're in Catoosa, Oklahoma, home of Bob Davis, I believe his name is, from 1970 to 72 here on the family property where he had his lake for the kids and everything. Built the famous blue whale. Trying not to break my neck here. So according to the sign up here, it took him about 2 years with help from his friends to build this. Even has a breakdown. See if I can get a photo or a video here of the sign of how much it cost him for all of the materials and everything. So he owned this property. Apparently he did some other things in his life. He had an alligator farm and had some other projects. He did a zoo and had some big dreams. So he had started sketching and decided to build here on the family lake the big blue whale. And as you can see, you can go inside. Built of wood and looks like steel piping. Pretty cool. No swimming here, but you can fish apparently. So they had slides there apparently, I would imagine, yeah, for the kids. And walk here out on the back, on the deck. And I had some ladders. I'm sure when, you know, when the kids were fishing or were playing and swimming in the pond here, be able to get up and jump back in and everything. So there you are, Catoosa, Oklahoma. Let's turn around this way, and we're at the Big Blue Whale right here off of 66. All right, so we're almost to Tulsa. Lady inside was just telling me it's just a few miles down the road. We'll be down there. We'll be stopping at another historic old motel for the night, like we did last night. See how it fares up to last night at the Boots Court. I think we're staying at the Rockwood Inn. I don't know, have to check, but you'll be seeing that soon either way. So there you go, on the road again.